We're here in stunningly beautiful Portland, Oregon. Project Pabst. I'm joined by two stunningly beautiful men from the band Militarie. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right. Just wondering where the hell you were the other night at the El Rey in Los Angeles. I was told you were coming by you.
I'm so glad you asked this question. Here's the thing, Ian. Two things. Number one, you did not even follow up, so I didn't feel special. I was like, okay, am I even on the list? Am I on the list in the proper way that I need to be on there? But that's actually not why. That's not why I didn't come. My beloved dog decided the day before I was traveling to get into some fuck shit by having diarrhea and vomiting some questionable things. And then I had to take her dumbass to the vet for 4 hours. I was there till 8 p.m. And then they were like, okay, listen, I'm not done here, okay? They were like, we need to do x-rays. And I was like, what am I supposed to say? No. And I was like, okay, we'll do x-rays. And then they come back, have a radiologist look at it. That person went to school for many years. And they came back and they were like, okay, yeah, so she maybe ate something weird, but also maybe not. And that'll be $700.
I love that about the vet. The vet is like...
absolute scam.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And it was 8:30 p.m. and I got home. And I was like, I don't know if I can drive all the way over to the Militarie Gun extravaganza. And there was 4 opening bands.
But you would have missed them all because you would have showed up right when we
That's true.
So honestly, your dog kind of like made the schedule perfect for you.
I feel like if we continue this like thing that we have going where like I never see Militarie Gun live,
yeah,
but am your
try to see what happens today.
biggest champion.
How somehow you missed the set.
I'm gonna stand on stage with my back to everything with headphones. How has your 2-year journey of drinking been?
It's been awesome. Waylon was there for all of it. Waylon's the reason that I drink.
You drank prior to 2 years ago.
We started at very similar times.
Okay. What were you guys up to before then?
Hungry.
Yeah, I kind of erased all that.
The whole pre-drinking?
Yeah.
You actually blacked out the sobriety?
Yeah, I blacked out, yeah, back then.
Okay, I have a question. Why do you write so many songs? What are you running from?
I'm running from a lot. And I just want to hear a new song. I love new songs, so I want to hear a new song.
Do you find...
It's the same reason why people have 1,000 kids is they just like want to see
themselves reflected in the world.
So like I make a song so I could do that.
Yeah, and your songs make you money where kids cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the songs could make you money.
Theoretically.
Technically, we wouldn't be here today without making the songs, so that kind of adds up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Ketamine.
Waylon started going to a life coach.
Hell yeah. Way. I love this for you. What did the life coach say? Was the life coach like, okay, so this band it's not it, honey. You're gonna need to find something real to do with your life.
We didn't get that far, but I think that's coming very soon.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the like impetus to go see the life coach?
It's like a free resource through my health insurance.
Incredible. Sure.
But also I'm like...
You don't have health insurance?
I'm not very smart, so I just figured...
Well, you definitely need a life coach if you talk about yourself in that way. Who told you weren't smart? Ian?
Don't say it's me, because I've never said that.
You said things...
No, I said he's a dumbass.
Why do you let Ian pick on you?
He lies all the time. He lies all the time. It's like he lies all the time, and that's why sometimes I have to lash out because he lies.
What do you lie about?
None of the lie. Definitely.
I think he got a sense that I was actually being fed up with the lying, and he cut back a little.
How long have you guys known each other?
We've known each other for over
10 years.
Yeah.
About?
Okay.
Yeah, we met, and I asked him to run I got down on one knee and asked him to run a DIY record label with me. It's cute. So we operated that for a long time. Slowed down now because I'm too busy with this. But.
When are you going to put out my album?
Anytime if it's spoken word?
Could be. I think I could be a hardcore singer. If you're a hardcore singer, I could be a hardcore singer.
know.
You guys, you don't understand that we walked up and Ian just walks up and goes, "What's up, bitch?" And I was like, "Excuse the fuck out of me, sir. What is this? You play one sold out El Rey show.
It wasn't sold out.
You play one 60% sold El Rey show.
Okay, higher than that, way higher than that.
Like 88%.
Even with all 4 opening bands."
There were 3 opening.
All right, we're leaving.
Can we talk about I thought you were waving,
I'd love to.
but it turned out you were drowning?
Yeah.
Is this from a personal experience?
No, I just was listening to. I was listening to something, and someone like recounted a story of exactly that situation. And I was like, "That's
It's
like,
a very famous
and
metaphor that people use.
yeah, and it is a famous poem." And I was like, "Oh, I wonder how much this has been used." And I tried to like searched
You went on
like,
genius.com.
waving, drowning lyric, and like, because I was writing it already, and I was like, but maybe this is like so used that I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't find that many people referencing it in song. So I was like, no, this is like worth exploring and not like completely cutting out.
I'm a little bummed because the stars are being wiped from my eyes because I was like, oh, Ian had some profound emotional experience and then put pen to paper, put voice to iPhone recording.
I mean, it is about like misreading that someone's like asking you for help. The one lyric that I feel like I'm really proud of in the song is I saw you through the window of another burning house, but I just thought you lived there, so I wouldn't shut my mouth, which is like pretty good. To me,
I'll say it, it's pretty good.
is like about how we're all kind of living in burning houses and like the normality of the chaos is we don't even note it.
Yeah, we're like that dog in the meme.
Yeah, exactly.
This is fine.
This is
Or
fine.
This
yeah.
is fine
I
dog.
didn't even think that's,
That's what you were writing about, is the this is fine dog. The little hat.
you know, like growing up in a crazy household, like nobody asked me if I was all right.
Yeah.
And, you know, very much felt like I was living in a burning house, and I know that friends are on and off. And I think I struggled so much with not knowing how to help other people and really wanting to, but then also living a chaotic life, so I can't.
Do you feel like you don't know how to help anyone now?
Feeling that in a lot of ways, yeah.
Maybe you could ask Waylon's life coach.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
Waylon, do you feel that you know how to help people?
In some ways. Not in any big ways, but small ways.
I think Waylon is very good at helping people. I was going through something recently, and he just would text me kind of at the top of every day and make sure that I was all right. And he was like, "You want to hang out today?" He knew I needed to hang out with someone. And
That's Waylon. That's incredibly sweet. Are you guys best friends? Is that your best friend?
yeah, Waylon and I are best friends for sure.
Do you have other best friends?
Yeah.
Everyone in military is my best friend.
Even the guy that keeps changing?
No, not anymore. It's just the permanent lineup.
Sure.
No, it's
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm just kidding.
Everyone that's played in the band.
Those are all your best friends
Everyone
forever.
will play in the band.
everyone
Me.
who has played in the band is still our really good friends.
It does feel like I could.
Came to the show. We actually
support.
had them get on stage and do a song with us.
So are you saying that I can't be your best friend because I didn't come to the show?
Yeah, once you join the band, then you will be our best.
I'm waiting for the invite.
You got to get a taste of that screamo voice first.
Yeah, I could do some of that.
You could do the you seen the Chuck Berry, John Lennon, Yoko clip?
No. Oh, did you just compare me to Yoko?
I'm saying you could do the Yoko scream because like they're playing,
Huh.
and all of a sudden Yoko just does a dolphin scream. If you could cut to it right now, it'd be amazing. And then there's a reaction shot of Chuck Berry like lifting his eyebrows as it happens, and it's amazing. She's playing like the bongo, and then she just lifts the mic and goes.
That sounds sick.
It's awesome.
That's actually more hard.
Yoko is sick as fuck.
That's more hardcore than most of the stuff you guys are putting out.
People pretend that Yoko is bad.
No,
is
Yoko
awesome.
rules.
Yoko is fucking awesome.
We stand Yoko.
Yeah.
Let me ask you some other questions. This is my job.
Which you didn't prep for. Your job that you did not prep for.
I'm a method. Do you know what I mean? I like to
Kinda like getting in it, you know, like.
Yeah. As you know, in my other job, I do a lot of prep. So I like in all other aspects of my life to sort of like naturally flow with the universe. Do you not feel it's going well? Waylon, are you judging me? Please. as I said, I would love for you to ask me.
Do you have any tips for me for doing interviews?
I think you're doing really great. I mean, I would just say, like, it's okay to take a beat to think about what your answer is going to be. I think people tend to, like, get caught up in, like, wanting to be quippy and fast. But, like, it's okay to think about your answer.
That's what he does. I took him to, you can hate that I said this because I say it all the time. I took him to dinner once and I was like, when I ask him questions, you don't really respond to me. And he goes, because I like to think about the answer first.
I think Waylon should actually be a life coach. I think you don't even need the life coach. Like, I'm learning a lot from you right now. You have a sort of, like, Buddha air to you that...
I'm going to interview you guys now.
Okay, what do you got, Yasi?
What? He said...
No, he was shutting down.
Oh, you don't want him to ask any questions?
We too revealing.
Ian, do you love attention?
At the right times.
Okay, what's the wrong time?
Like, I think that, like, I won't ever do karaoke.
Why?
It just doesn't feel like the right time.
Is it because you don't
Like,
feel
I'm
good
low-key.
about your singing voice, or is it because you just don't like people looking at you in that setting?
So this is funny because it seems unbelievable because I'm a singer, but like unless I'm actually presenting something, I'm not looking for people to look at me.
Okay.
Like I feel very uncomfortable. Like when I was a kid, I had this conversation with someone. When I was a kid, I was always so afraid because I thought you had to get married.
Like legally?
Like as an adult, you had to get married.
Okay.
And I was like, I never wanted
People look at you while you
people
get
look-
married.
Yeah, like you have to kiss someone in front of like an audience. That's terrible.
Do you still feel this way?
Oh yeah, I will never have a wedding.
What?
Never.
I actually don't even want... Well, it's not true. I'm neutral about being married. I think being married seems cool, but I really want to have a wedding. I love attention.
See, that's the difference. Yeah, so I don't, unless I'm presenting something and it's like prepared,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want that.
Well, it feels like now we can never get married.
I don't think you would work.
There's a lot of probably other reasons that it wouldn't work, but like first and foremost that we couldn't have the wedding of my dreams where everyone looks at us. Or at me. Maybe it's better because I want all the attention. And then you don't have, you can wear like a paper bag on your head and I don't care.
I feel like one time I wore a mask in public and I was like, this is really nice.
At a show or just in general? Like
Just
to
in
the
general.
grocery store?
I had a jacket that had a mask like it built into like a ski mask. Not like the Bape ones. Different jacket.
You wore a mask the other night during the God's Hate set.
Oh, I did. That felt awesome. Yeah. But when I've worn a mask, although like it feels right.
It's funny because I'm poking a hole in your story. At the famed hardcore festival in Los Angeles, California, recently, you were not performing. You were not presenting anything, but you did take it upon yourself during the set of Drug Church to jump on stage, grab a bunch of attention, as well as the singer, and throw him off stage.
Well, so that's been a thing. I've done that for a lot of years.
Yeah.
With him.
It's
Only with him.
like a bit.
Yeah, with him. I've thrown him in the audience many times.
Okay.
I did it in Des Moines, Iowa.
I've heard of that place.
Yeah. He's just, he's old and needs to be humbled from time to time.
How old is he? How fucking dare you watch yourself?
He's old and needs to be humbled from time to time.
Who amongst us?
I think he's like 32.
Oh, aren't you guys 32?
I'm 32.
Waylon, how old are you?
29.
You're doing great, Waylon. Do you want to get married? Not to me, just in general.
It's never seemed very important to me.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think it's important to your
Maybe when I'm
girlfriend?
like 70.
Okay. So you don't want to have kids, or you do, but that's not related to getting married.
No,
No. The world's gonna end soon, so it doesn't really seem
People
like
have
a
been
great
saying
time.
that forever, man. People act like we didn't live through like the Black Plague and
I
like
think the water wars are coming.
the water wars. What are you talking about, Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
Water World? What are we talking about here?
We're gonna run out of water.
Oh, I see. Okay. Who told you that?
I just don't think that this is gonna happen for that much longer.
Let me ask you guys. Let me change the subject, but it's tangentially related. Do you guys on TikTok?
Hell yeah.
Waylon? No. What does your algo look like?
My algorithm on TikTok is a lot of food reviews.
Okay. Are you a foodie?
No, I just like food reviews.
Okay.
A lot of. I don't cook at all. I haven't cooked in probably 10 years.
Okay.
a lot of stand-up comedy.
You love stand-up. You love a type 5. I just say
Yeah.
type 5.
Yeah. What else? Some music interviews.
Okay.
Some music.
Yeah.
I haven't been on there that much like this past
About
couple
golfing.
Oh, a lot of golfing now.
Do you golf?
Trying to get into golf, yeah.
Why?
It's fun. We went golfing in
You like-
Australia.
Yeah.
It's fun. First time I ever played holes. It was awesome. I sucked.
Well, you've never done it. You're gonna have to put in some hours.
I have like a very Forrest Gump-like swing. I don't do a running start, but I just eat the shit out of it.
Okay.
It looks not good.
Okay.
Does not look good at all.
Waylon, do you
Looks
like
good.
you like golfing?
I wish I had more time to get into it.
What's taking up your time? Military gun?
Yeah.
You guys do tour kind of a lot.
We're like about to leave from like August 15th to November 16th.
Aren't you tired?
Very tired.
Yeah. What's the end game?
People like our music.
So it's a public service.
No, it's selfish.
Oh, you want more people
I'm
to like
saying
your music?
yeah, we're fighting for it. You know, we gotta like fight for every inch.
How many of those vests do you have?
One, and I lost it.
You lost it?
Yeah.
Where?
Scranton, PA.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the end
Left
game
at the
is,
venue.
end game is to be able to bring our golf clubs with us and just
Sure.
play golf all around the
Yeah.
and just have the band pay for the trip.
Did you get into golfing because of Modest Mouse?
No.
Is it?
Does Isaac golf?
I'm not totally sure, but I recall the last album had a golfing photo shoot and motif, which I'm presuming
There's also the Dinosaur Jr.
famous
video
Field of
where
Pain, I believe it is. Yeah.
Spike Jones did it.
Spike Jones. Fantastic.
I think the end game is to just make more songs that we like, that we want to play to people. And then, unfortunately, the only way to have have enough time to write songs is you have to tour a ton to be able to make a living as musicians.
Right.
It's like we have to grow.
Why don't you guys start like an OnlyFans? It doesn't have to be scandalous. I think that OnlyFans is simply a subscription service for a thing that other people don't get.
It's just
You don't have to get naked.
the curation on
Sure,
there, you know, not like where you're curated and programmed with. It's just not where we want to be. You know?
I see. Okay. Yeah. What about a Patreon?
Patreon would make more sense, but
What do you think you could offer people?
demos, podcast.
Oh, you think you're trying to get into my fucking game? You're trying to come for me?
I was in the podcast game in like 2019.
And what were you talking about? I don't know about this.
Patrick Kinlan, the singer of Drug Church, and I did a podcast called "I Don't Care If This Ruins My Life."
I've never heard of this.
No, I'm so sorry. Was it?
It was
In the hardcore community.
It was doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And we just talked about. We wanted to talk about. He's a comics writer. He writes
Yes.
books, and I was working my way like up, directing music videos, and we both did bands. So I was like talking about the successes and failures of like trying to like make a career in art. So we like talked kind of earnestly about what it is.
Because Ernest goes to camp about
Yeah.
how to make it as an artiste.
Yeah, just being like, yeah, and then like try to demystify some of the business stuff, because like nobody talks about that stuff honestly.
It's true.
You know, like it. And when you're like just starting, or you're like in a band, you don't know how any of this stuff happens. It's like, how do they do it? You know, and like
How do
everyone just
they
pretends
do
to be successful and like magically overnight.
Yeah,
it's not
true.
the case. So we did that.
That's nice. Waylon, were you ever on the pod?
We didn't do guests.
Oh, just the two of you every week.
Yeah,
How many episodes?
we did probably like 50 something episodes.
Do you think that you're a better podcaster than me?
No way. You're good. You want me to compliment you on the? I've already done this before.
That's right.
Gave you a great compliment.
Do you think
24 questions.
who's a bigger fan of me, you or your brother?
Oh, my brother is a huge fan. Zachy T, what's up?
We love Zachy T.
He sends me screen recordings whenever you
We let-
shouted him out on the podcast.
We love Zachy T, babe. He always sends in a listener mailbag question. He's devoted, and I know.
You should have. He was at the El Rey. He flew out. You should have been there.
You know how bad I wanted to come.
I
I
know,
talked
I know.
about it for weeks with you, and then I just had one of the worst days of my life.
No, it's
and
okay.
I was undone by the veterinarian and the $700 x-rays that yielded nothing, and then I had to leave my poor puppy and be like, I hope you don't die, bye.
But my brother was up front the entire show, like front of the stage for every band. He's open heart, open mind is the best.
How many brothers do you have?
2 brothers.
Okay. Waylon, do you have siblings?
I have a brother and sister.
Are you guys from the same hometown?
No, but we're from kind of
Like an hour apart.
Rural Washington.
You're not as rural. You're more Everett, right?
You mean up more Everett?
You're from
I'm
Everett.
from Everett, yeah.
Okay. So he's from more of like a city. I'm from a small town. Try that in a small town.
Try that as small town, babe. It's giving small town. Although now you're getting kind of fashion-y, which is, I feel like it's going to your head, babe.
No.
Do you care to address these allegations?
I think I wear cargo pants still. I dress like shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but these are Stone Island. That's like fancy.
Yeah, but they're still cargo pants.
Did you get them for free?
When did you start buying fancy sneakers?
Yeah, when did you start buying Jordans? Let's talk about your Jordans.
Sneakers when touring came back after the pandemic. Our friend Shay, he got really into sneakers, and I was inspired by him.
I love how late you are to everything.
Yeah, everything.
Drinking, sneakers.
That never
Casey, I never gave. Big shit like Casey Chavez. I come sleeping.
You guys ever go live on Instagram?
No.
I think it's chilling.
Listen, I just got into this.
I know, I was
Ian
on your
popped
live.
on. I was bored in the hotel room, and I was like, I'll go fucking live. Why not? I didn't think people actually joined those. I was like
I
certain.
had never seen you be live, so it's like, well, I got some stuff.
I thought there'd be like 4 people. I was like,
There were 70 is good.
yeah, at some points 85. We had some celebs pop by. Ian from Military Gun. Orville Peck popped in.
Oh, I would have loved to hang
Yeah,
out
you
with
could have chopped it up. People don't care, but they just ask you questions.
Should have done the request to join.
You should have. I would have declined, but as Ian pointed out, many people were just like banned, question mark, banned, and I was like, I'm not seeing the question.
I was trying to get Yasi to do the anal coke episode of.
Whenever you're ready, babe, we'll make that your episode. Yeah, it's a mix of like oddly personal questions that I don't want to answer, and then just like a lot of questions about Vampire Weekend. Do you guys fuck with Vampire Weekend?
Vampire.
Yeah. What about you, Waylon?
Never really got into it, but I like what I've heard.
I have a good story actually where I met Ezra Koenig at an enemy of yours party.
We don't need to get into that in the public sphere.
And so I met Ezra Koenig at
Public, it's just us 3.
And a camera and some.
not even an audience. So I met Ezra and someone's like, oh,
I can't believe you didn't take me to that party. That's what you should have done. If you were a real friend, you would have brought me to that party.
I don't have that type of clout.
You don't have a +1?
I had to bring the van.
Well, you're...
Where was this? We don't need to talk about it. They don't know that I'm not in the band.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, go on. You met Ezra.
Met Ezra, and so I was like, he's from a hardcore band, and he goes, do you know Conservative Military Image, which is a hardcore band? And he's like, talked about their music video Yard Hard, and it was like,
You guys really bonded.
well, it just was like the most, to have him,
Yeah.
of all people, ask me about the hardcore band Conservative Military Image, and like cite things from the music video was
I think
very
he's pretty
insane.
deep in broad taste.
Yeah.
Both.
I said the rapper Despot got him into.
Love Despot. Shout out Despot. Good
into
friend. We love
It's
Alec.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
So that's your whole.
I also met Graham from Blur at that party.
Huge. Main joke.
Punished him.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Are you that kind? Are you like that's your vibe when you meet famous people?
Well, I would like to not turn them off. I like there to be like an entry point.
Sure.
But him, I'm like, I'm never gonna be friends with him.
You never know. You got to be friends with me. Look what happened.
I feel like you always have a way to like, you always have a connection in them. You always find a connection.
Well, so the biggest thing is I'm a nerd. So
Yeah.
I'll know what people's interests are.
So you're a stalker.
So yeah, I want more stock. Or have mutual friends or whatever. And so I kind of like, I play it low key, but with Graham, I just didn't have any like sense that we could ever be friends.
Yeah.
With him, I just punished.
Okay. Did he enjoy it?
I met him twice that same night. First time I talked
He
to
didn't
him,
remember you, so there
time
was a
I talked to
second
him,
time where he
he
introduced
was like, I was talking to him, it's like you get that kind of face.
the glazed. Yeah.
Not going well. Left. Then he noticed I was wearing a Gummo jersey, and he goes, "Is that Gummo?"
I almost wear that today. Yeah. We could have matched. Yeah, that would be cute.
He was very excited about the Gummo jersey, and so then I was like, I'm in. And then he said they were going to send out song 2 for us at Coachella, but they didn't.
They didn't. I'm sorry.
Lied.
Yeah. Waylon, who have you recently been starstruck by?
I don't know. I really don't talk to strangers. So
You talked to me the first time I met you. I was a stranger. You were pretty quiet, actually, though. I think the whole band was pretty quiet except for you.
was that?
We're talking about the Q&A? Oh, no.
No, in England. Yeah.
We went to, that's a great story. We went to,
What was it called? Your guys' favorite chain pub in
we went to Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
Took Yasi
Yeah.
to Weatherspoons.
That's great. And I did meet you there, and I was like, okay, I can get down with this.
Took Yasi to the Applebee's of England.
Yeah. Well, I famously love a chain establishment.
They're great.
We had a good time.
Drinks are so cheap.
That was the only time I've ever been to a Weatherstone's. There? Yeah.
He wasn't around for the earlier tours where we were there all the time.
Even if you don't talk to them, though, Waylon, there's no one you've seen in, like, now that you guys are, like, a mid-level festival band. You've not, like, encountered people that you've...
Loads here, festival day.
Depends on the festival. Yeah.
Tom DeVon.
Yeah, I would lose it. I'm going to tell you right now, I would lose it. You didn't talk to him? Did you talk to him? What did he say?
I texted him yesterday to see if he would text me back, and he didn't.
You have his phone. You have his digits in your phone. Hell yeah. That's the whole point of being in a band.
It is.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
When I texted invited to today, and I'm like, this is crazy.
And that works.
I have the ability. And
Yeah.
It only works if they actually show up.
Yeah, we'll see. What's your guys' favorite Blink-182 song? There's a right answer here. This is not like an opinion question.
Favorite Blink-182 song? No idea.
Thought you were a real one. Name 3 songs.
I'm trying to think of favorite.
Wait, like, absolutely not. Okay, what about just a song you like by that
Well,
band?
yeah,
I didn't even say I was a Blink fan.
Oh, you just were Is it
Airwaves exclusively.
Incredible. Yeah, okay.
I love ballads, so I gotta say.
I'm more of a boxcar racer. Yeah.
love boxcar.
Me too.
There is
We thought-
such a thing. I'm gonna have to say Adam's.
You,
I love
you're
ballads.
a real, like, little emo, huh?
Yeah.
You're a real sad
Very
boy.
emotional. I love John Lennon because I love the sad songs. He's got the best sad songs.
You read books, Ian?
Oh, I'm stupid.
You're obviously not stupid because you're writing these high-level lyrics, and you got those words from somewhere. You really don't read books.
I read books a lot when I was really young, but I got grounded so often that I had started associating reading with punishment, and I never read again.
So you haven't read in, like, years.
I have not read a book since 2016. And that was On Tennis. It's a very short book.
I have that at home. It's a good book.
My goal for this year was to read one book,
Did you?
about 30 pages.
What book is it?
It's like
Rick
LeBron.
Rubin's book.
Okay. Yeah, on creativity. I don't remember what it's called.
It's called On Tennis.
It's called On Tennis.
Pretty fascinating so far. I can't wait to see what happens.
One of the worst dates I ever went on, I
That's with Rick Rubin.
was with Rick Rubin. I asked the guy, I was like, so you read books? And he just looked me straight in my eyes and he goes, not really. And then I was like, oh, let's do it.
So wait, this shut down all marriage rumors of you and I. Just
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not getting anywhere. Like, if this is like a Love Island moment, which I don't watch, so I don't actually know what goes down on Love Island, like, it's not giving. Like, no one's gonna ship this. You don't read books. You don't want to get married.
It's not working out.
Do you read a lot of books?
I do read a lot of books, famously.
It's so hard.
Famously,
Literally, I mean, part of my job is reading books for every
you know
episode.
what I want to read is the Mark Lanigan.
It's very good.
I heard it's very, very good.
Yeah, you should
Leak.
listen to the audio book because he reads it.
So wait, does that count? Does audio? Because audiobooks, I listen to a lot of audio.
Yes and no, but I'll allow it in this scenario since you tour a lot. But what do you do in the van? You can read a book.
Listen to podcasts.
Listen to Bandsplain. Okay, never mind. Don't ever read another book again. Keep streaming Bandsplain. Share it with your friends and family.
Yeah. Gotta pay the bills.
Well, do you guys have any questions for me?
Did this go well?
I felt it did.
Is it the best you've done at this festival?
I know that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
I can't know because I'm not done with all the interviews yet, but it's pretty good.
So far, might be
It's in the running.
in your ranks. Do you think people will enjoy it? I don't know if they'll enjoy it.
I think people will enjoy it. Is this your favorite interview you've ever done in your life?
No. I liked the
Wow.
the brain dead.
Oh yeah, the Q&A. You did a
That was
good
also
job
me.
with that.
Yeah, okay.
Echoing.
Whoever moderated that was really good. Is he?
Is
that you?
That was me.
That's awesome.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if I have any other questions.
You think Andy's gonna do a better job than us later today?
I can't say. He seems like he reads books.
No. You gotta ask him about Kanye
And
West.
Andy Hall from Manchester. Yeah, well, me and Andy could talk about rap,
Yeah.
hip hop music, because he really likes Dipset.
On some crazy stuff out there.
What do you mean, like collab wise?
I know that he's done stuff with like Logic.
Okay.
And then I know that he maybe was on something that some big people worked on. I don't know what's allowed to be said what's being worked on.
What's your guys' dream collaborative partner?
Damon Albarn. I want to be on the Gorillas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my stomach.
You know, what were you doing? OnlyFans preview? You love
I have
Gorillas.
the Gorillas shirt on right now, so Damon.
Looks like it's brand new. You haven't even watched
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I got it at that thrift store across from Headline. Not thrift store, that.
it. Headline the punk store on Melrose?
Yeah. There's a vintage store across the road. It's not vintage, it's clearly a modern boot. But
You like Gorillas?
Yeah.
my first Gorillas record like changed my world.
That one is to me the most important because I think Dan the Automator is a genius and like those beats are just incredible, and I also love Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
But I love the songs that are just
Yeah.
they're so good.
You're such a fan.
Yeah.
Do you know that before dating Damon Albarn, Justine Frischman was with the guy from Suede?
No, that's pretty cool.
And a little bit overlapped.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
London Sway, right?
The London Suede.
That's the song they do Animal Nitrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. To this.
Would you consider guys themselves Anglophiles?
I don't know what that means.
Damn.
What was that?
It's when you love England and its products.
Totally like England.
I'm down.
Just kidding.
What about Weatherspoons?
I love Weatherspoons.
You love Blur and Weatherspoons. I think you're an Anglophile.
I grew up with my nana was from Scotland and then moved to London and then moved to the U.S. So
Nana.
So we watched PBS and BBC. Relentless.
PBS is American, but yeah.
No, but they would have British programming on
Okay.
there. Like the British murder mysteries.
Sure.
And we'd watch Are You Being Served and a lot of British programming. So I grew up with it. Kind of.
Can you do an English accent?
Not a good one.
When you do song 2, you don't sing it in an English accent.
I say no with an accent.
Nar.
No,
That's Australian.
I'm trying to think of how I say it. But it isn't easy.
Yeah.
What is not then as I do that.
Do you take vocal lessons?
I do, but I need way more.
Should I take vocal lessons so I can be in the band?
You got the vocal fry down already. You're good.
I do think people like my speaking voice for whatever reason. So
Have
maybe
you met the Red Scare girls yet?
I knew Dasha from back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never met Anna.
Dang, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Can you text her?
I don't have her phone number. Yeah.
All right. Look at me done now.
Well, this has been... Waylon, I thought you really added a lot to the conversation. In general, in life.
And this interview, I was just escorting Ian over here.
Was he scared to come by himself? He was scared to say "what's up, bitch" to me by himself. He needed you behind him.
I feel bad for Waylon because he has to like be in close proximity as I take all of those chances.
He's like your emotional support person.
No, but I'm just saying I feel bad that he's like
He gets some shrapnel from
You
it,
go, what's up, bitch,
and then people look at him and he's like,
no. Why did he go with that?
"How are we doing on time?" Okay, we're good. Well, you guys, this has been really beautiful. I'm kind of sad that our marriage isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna work out, unfortunately.
Can we come to your wedding at least?
Yeah, you guys are playing it.
We'll play. If there's, I would gladly be the wedding band at that wedding. That's
Yeah. You're gonna have to play all covers. And then
gonna
you
sneak some
play Do It Faster 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times should we do it today?
You have to do at least 3.
3?
I think so, at least. What do you think? What are you feeling? I mean, don't you have a planned set list?
We do, but the do it fasters are the unplanned part. We might do it once, we might do it 4 times. We don't know.
That means I can sing part of one.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Stay tuned. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.